Pressed the wrong button. So now I have to probably make another video. If this video is even, I'm gonna have to just hold it then, whatever. I guess this would be part 2 since thing failed. We gotta readjust it, whatever. Another close look up at the box. It's kind of small, real skinny.
It may look small on camera, but it's actually kind of big.
It's not. It's really not that big once it was shipped and all. I thought it was gonna be, you know, bigger than the one in the bedroom, whatever. It's actually kind of small, and you know, you can fit it anywhere you probably want. And as for the 4K thing, supposedly Comcast is waiting for network broadcasters to switch over to ultra high def so Comcast can receive that broadcasting and actually transfer it to their customers and all, which I don't think that's very true, because how are they going to transmit all that data all at once to a box?
Gigabyte.
I don't know about that, but it's just a bunch of data they have to transfer to the box and all to actually end up on there and all. So I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah, me neither.
So as far as I know right now, Netflix and maybe YouTube, going through the box, YouTube is also another feature that's on the box. Some stuff is featured in 4K. I don't know about HDR. I haven't been really on YouTube on this box and all.
Well, our brother has.
My brother. Oh, my son in the room. He's constantly on YouTube on the Xbox One S and all, which I did have out here one time, and I didn't really like it because it's mainly for gamers. And I'm not a gamer. It does have the 4K playback, and it wasn't
I have tried it.
And I wouldn't say it's the best 4K player right now. It's pretty much for gaming. Has HDR on it. I put that one in the kids' room and all, so I decided a year later just to get the Samsung, whatever. And it has better options, better features or whatever, depending on what your TV's capabilities are and how well this thing collaborates with your TV. You know, you're gonna get a decent picture. If not, you know, any high-speed HDMI cord would work. Both this or that. So yeah, this TV so far, you know, hasn't done us wrong. It actually has an exceptional picture to it. I was wanting a bigger screen, but we were on a budget and all, so this one was for like
55 inch.
Well, this is a 55 inch, whatever, and it was for a decent price. So we just kept it.
It's actually a really good TV. Our old one was...
It's a decent TV and all. Our last TV, it was a regular 1080p TV. We gave it to
our grandpa.
Their grandparents, whatever. You know, they were excited to have the TV and all. You know,
we gave them the sound bar.
Well, and the sound bar. They were very excited. And the sound bar, they were very excited. And I don't think they've ever heard like sound like that before, but This soundbar we got from Best Buy. I guess it was on a discounted price and all. And there's our subwoofer, which is
Buried by clothes.
like very bigger than the one that we had before. You know, it sounds
Pretty decent.
it sounds pretty damn loud. Sounds almost as loud as our car system.
Yeah. Maybe
But,
as loud.
yeah. Anything else that we need to know about? Probably not. I decided to do something, a little experiment at all. Like they said that this cable box is a wireless one, but it does have an Ethernet port in there, and then it did bring an Ethernet wire, which is that yellow wire right there, ran all the way to the router over there. Had to squeeze it tight in there. I didn't have to squeeze it tight in there. It was just a tight fit. I had to scoot everything all that way to trying to see, if there's a difference in like connection, whatever. I'm thinking about just pulling it all out. There's no difference or anything. I was reading online. I don't know if you have to enable the port or not, but there's really no difference to it. I'm just gonna yank it out, wrap it up, put it out, whatever. As far as Comcast goes, they're a decent company and all, but very expensive to go with. Sometimes you gotta fight with the representative or something to get a decent price out of them, but you can get the biggest package and only watch not even half the channels and half the programs and all, so you're wasting your money on that too. And so far right now, this box has been, good performing. I don't know if there's anything else.
Yes, we are. Dude, we're not. You got my number, some random guy in a bar. What are you doing?
Is there anything else that we need to say?
Yes, we did. I've never even talked to you on the phone. You're my man, and you'll always be my man. We were never anything. What are you talking about?
And I did explain in another video about the little HDMI cables, like how they differ from each other, the low end brands compared to the higher end brands. I don't think it matters. It's still gonna give you an audio video connection. Low end brands do the same thing. Higher end brands, the only ones that I can think of is Monster, maybe something more expensive than that. It's still gonna give you the audio and video. There's no drastic difference in picture quality. I think it's all depending on what equipment you have, what kind of TV you have, the capabilities of your TV, the capabilities of your DVD player, anything like that. So if you want to go ahead and get a $50 to $100 HDMI, go for it. If you want to just go for a $10 one, it's still okay. Still give you a picture. So I think I've covered everything I wanted to say. Hopefully Comcast comes out with another box that does give you 4K programming. I think I'll take that back. I don't think they should come out with another box.
Me neither.
I think this box okay. This box right here is alright for the, for time being. They're always coming out with new equipment for people, to swap out and all. So this box right here, as long as it does 4K or whatever, they can just update their stuff like they've been doing. We're going to be keeping this box for who knows how long,
Maybe until I'm 20.
Maybe until you're move out of the house, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
in my
this
teen
is
years.
the by far smallest DVR box that I've seen Comcast come out with. So I don't think I'm going to be switching that out anymore. And that router over there can be problems at times.
Tell them how many times we had to buy a new one.
We didn't have to buy a new one. It's just
Like, they had
it's
to
just
set
it keeps resetting. And it's, where's it at? It's the XB3 box, the XB3 router. So those are the two lights that flash all day, all night, whatever. Come to turn it off. It'll be like this living room be half dark.
Mm-hmm.
Keep this thing on. It'll look like there's strobe lights in here.
What are even strobe lights?
Lights that flash.
Oh, like the...
Lights that flash, like, you know,
like Halloween lights?
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, they said that this is the best one for us. I've tried to get the XB6 one, and they're like, well, that one is like for the gigs, the gigahertz speed. I fought to try to get that one, and that one was a no-go. So I'm like, screw it, gave up. Just kept this one.
Tell them how many times they shipped one of these to us.
Well, this one I think was the first one that we kept. They wanted to ship out another XB3 one. Me thinking it's the XB6 one. And once again, they want to set out a technician to charge us $60 or whatever. Hook it up to see if the lines are capable to operate with the box and all, which is it's a way bigger box, more wider, squared off, like has a little tilt on the top and all. Supposed to be a better performing router thing for internet, whatever. Supposed to be like having the same settings as this, I'm assuming.
But it's
So,
more ovalish, right?
No, it looks like a box with a tilt on the top.
So a box and like this.
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of like a top of like a lipstick.
Yeah. So we just kept on with this one. There's no point for me to fight with Comcast and then let a technician come on and let us charge $60 and $60 that they're not going to refund you back, and there goes a higher bill. So, and when you do talk to somebody, the telephone one would be flashing. So that's how I know when somebody in the bedroom with the phone is talking on the phone, because that thing would be flashing. And another neat thing about when somebody calls in, that number,
goes to the TV.
name number, shows up on the top right corner right here, which is another neat feature.
I thought it was always like that.
It's always been like that. Even with the normal 3-play, before we got X1, it was differently set up. But this X1 thing, since they updated too many times and all, who knows where it's going to show up at.
Yeah.
Probably interrupt the program and it shows up in the middle of the screen or something. Hey, somebody else is calling, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So, I think I pretty much covered everything that I want to say about Comcast. They're an alright company to go with. We were trying to go with DirecTV, as soon as we moved into this place and all. Well, the trees aren't doing anything good for us above us right now, so we couldn't get DirecTV. We couldn't get approved for Dish. No signal. I don't understand why there's a dish on top of our house right now. So at one point, someone did have satellite. But satellite's not my thing because my parents have it. I don't like it. It's just not for me. I've always had Comcast. I had the older boxes and all. This was like 10 years ago or something. I don't know, some weird years like that. So I think that would be, well, there's our big mess right there. The kids' big old mess. Looks pretty nice. So I think this is the end of the video for cable, whatever. And I'll be making another video later, hopefully about I don't know what it is. I haven't thought about it yet. So whatever it is, I'll record from there. See ya.